2-minute latte with Rabbanit Batya. I'm here to ask you to think about a tiny little word. That word is but, meaning although, however, yet, nevertheless. All of these formulations have the same connotation. The word but in all its forms is one of the most dangerous words in the English language. In Parshat Shalach, Moshe sent spies to check out the land of Canaan. He asked them to come back with the following information. How is the land? Is it good or bad? How are the people? Are they strong or weak? And what do they come back with? The land flows with milk and honey, but the people are powerful. They answered the questions exactly as they were asked. They reported what they saw. Moshe asked them to find out about the land and the people, and that's what they came back with. So why were they condemned? Why were they punished so harshly? If you look closely at what they said, you'll notice that there's an extra word they use that they didn't really need, which teaches us what their intentions were all about. They say, Efes ki az ha'am. The land is flowing with milk and honey, but the people are powerful. Efes, but. If indeed they wanted to come back and report facts, they should have just said that the land is flowing with milk and honey, the people are powerful, and the cities are fortified. Why was it necessary for them to add the word but? Kalev knew where they were going with this but, so he tried to stop them from continuing on their campaign. He wasn't successful, and they continued with their vicious report, describing that there were giants and they felt like grasshoppers, and there was no way that they could conquer them. And that is why they sinned. They gave their opinion and moved away from the facts. Efes in modern Hebrew means zero. When they added that word, they nullified everything they reported on, despite its factualness. They destroyed the whole report by using the one little word, but. But is a dangerous word. And when you use the word in the second half of the sentence, you run the risk of negating and nullifying everything you said in the first part of the sentence. In our tradition, that's called genevas das, theft of the mind. You make the other person believe that you're praising and agreeing with them, and all of a sudden, but, and you destroy everything you said up till that point. The easiest way to determine whether you really mean what you say in the first half of the sentence is to turn it around. Let me give you an example. So let's say you say, I agree with everything you said, but I believe we should take a different approach. Now let's try to flip that. I believe we should take a different approach, but I agree with everything you've said. Do those two sentences say the same thing? Of course not. They're opposites. The but nullifies and negates the first half of the sentence, demonstrating that you weren't being honest. So what should have been said? Well, let's try this. I'll be honest. I don't agree with most of what you just said. I believe we should take a different approach. Here's why I think so. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. Next time you're tempted to use that word but, ask yourself, what is your intention? Do you want to destroy the suggested plan, or do you want to contribute positively and engage honestly and truthfully with the other person? Choose your words carefully. Your relationships will be much richer and deeper for it. Shabbat Shalom.